Good morning folks, this is Naeem Aslam, Chief Market Analyst at AvaTrade. Welcome to our daily update on coronavirus and its influence on financial markets. In terms of those coronavirus outbreak, we've seen a little surge over in Germany today, but it is still at a very marginal rate, at a very small rate in relative perspective. But the important thing is that Germany is extending its lockdown despite these marginal increases, and this lockdown is going to continue until May 3rd. This really sets that precedent, that sort of this active role for other countries to look at, that despite the fact that the resurgence in the new cases is very low, the country is still extending its lockdown, meaning it is not rushing to open the economy, despite the fact that we've seen this coronavirus outbreak really bringing enormous amount of a burden on the German economy and of course on the global economy. But when we look at over in the US, Donald Trump is really aching to open the global economy, and he is doing whatever he can to put some important announcement in place. Remember, according to his tweets and according to his comments yesterday, that during the upcoming days there will be some really important announcement with respect to opening the US economy. Now one would wonder that how those coronavirus outbreak numbers will perform from there onwards, and if the lockdown is eased off prematurely, does that mean that the country will have to go back in a lockdown again? I think these are some of the important factors which investors really got to look at from the financial perspective, because over in Germany we have one country which has pretty much controlled and crossed the peak of that bell curve, and then we have US on the other side which hasn't even reached that peak, but the US president is talking about opening the US economy. And if it does that, like I said, one would wonder that how that would impact the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, if another lockdown comes into place. That's all for today. Stay safe, stay home. Speak to you guys tomorrow.